Good evening children, this is Pradeep. Today we are going to discuss the assignment key for the topic Polar Region from 8th standard for the date 18 June 2020. So as we have been already we learned about the lifestyle, the people who are all surviving in the polar regions, and we have about the two poles. One is at the northern part is about North Pole and the southern part is about South Pole. So today we are going to discuss about the assignment key. Coming to the first question. What is first question? What is called as permafrost or permafrost? As we know that near the polar region, completely the landform is covered with the snow and ice. It's not about the normal, a thick hard particle of the ice is going to be taken, where we call that as a permafrost. So coming to the answer, due to cool temperature, the land is totally frozen, where we call it as permafrost. Is it clear, children? So coming to the answer once again. Due to cool temperature, the land is totally frozen, where we call it as permafrost. Where it is going to be frozen? Especially in the polar regions. Clear, children? Coming to the next question. Here the second question is about what are the seasons in tundra? Before going to the key, in India we have majorly three seasons. The first one is about the winter, after that summer, again rainy season. Clear, children? But coming to the polar region, what are all the seasons? What are all the seasons? There are two seasons. The first one is summer and the second one winter. The first one is summer and the second one is winter. How this summer and winter is formed? Only by these two seasons. Why can't another season like us, like rainy season? Just have a glance about it. And for how many months the summer season is going to be taken, and for how many months the winter season is going to be taken, just have a glance on this. This is a model of the globe. So as the sun rays is going to be taken directly to the or on the equatorial region, but coming to the polar region, it is somewhat far comparing to the equatorial region, and because of the curvature here, it takes lots of time for the sun rays, and here what happens when it takes about the lots time? The humidity is going to be less. Because of the humidity, only two seasons are going to be taken. That is summer and winter. For how many months the summer season? The summer season is for 6 months. What about the winter? Winter is also for 6 months. Is that clear, children? We are moving to the next question, third question. Coming to the third one. What are the two main groups of Eskimos? What are the two main groups of Eskimos? So what are the two main groups of Eskimos? Before going to the answer, just have a glance about or recall Eskimos. The people who are all surviving in the polar region are called as Eskimos. Is it clear, children? Coming to the answer. What are the two main groups of Eskimos are, the first one is Inuit and second one Yupik. So Inuit and Yupik, these are all the two groups. The first one, again I am writing here, Inuit, and the second one Yupik. These are the two groups of Eskimos. Clear, children? Right, we are moving to the next question. Coming to the fourth question. What is the fourth question? What are the languages? What are the languages spoken? What are the languages spoken by Eskimos? I have a question for you, children. In our country, how many languages are there? Approximately there are 1400, not one or two. We know only few, like we know English, we know Hindi, we know Telugu, we know Tamil, we know Kannada, we know Malayalam. The same pattern, many languages have been taken part, like tribal languages. Is it clear? So here, coming to the Eskimos, we have three major languages. The first one is about Aleut. Second one is about Yupik. And the third one, Inuit. So, the three major languages as spoken by the Eskimos are Aleut, Yupik, and Inuit. Is that clear, children? Yeah, right. We are moving to the next question now. Coming to the fifth question. What is described as is the last one. What is described or known as boom and bust? Here, coming to the boom and bust, in the sense, the people who are all coming from the outsiders to insiders, or else the relation between the insiders, who are all the insiders here? The Eskimos are the insiders. The relation between the insiders and the outsiders is called as boom and bust. Coming to the answer. the relation between the insiders and outsiders are known as boom and bust. For Eskimos, who are all the insiders here? The insiders are the Eskimos. What about the outsiders? The people who are all migrating or moving from one place to another place. Sometimes, for example, you can take about the sailors. As they are moving through the Atlantic Ocean, they may touch about the Arctic Circle. So then they are going to know or about the lifestyle of the Eskimos here. In the sense, Eskimos are the insiders and the people who are all traveling, sailors or who are all traveling comes under outsiders. Is it clear, children? Thank you. Have a nice day.